Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day, sending positivity and good vibes your guys' way. We're talking Love Island USA, you guys, because it is more fallout, it is more drama post this Zimmy breakup, post ZETA's interview, post Timmy saying that he is going to speak his truth in a couple of days, you guys. And now the sister is not having it. Timmy's swerve sister in particular is not having it. It's weird because she said she just now saw the interview, but she kind of alluded the other day to something specific in the interview regarding hotel reviews and everything else that would indicate she would have already seen the interview. But nonetheless, a few hours ago today, she said the following in her Instagram stories. She says, "Watch the infamous interview. All I can say is WTF. Reviewing my NDA to see what I can and cannot say. I am not anyone's scapegoat, not ZETA's or Timmy's." Well, she didn't say Timmy, she said Tim's. "I thought this was some petty BS to keep Zimmy relevant, but the accusations and insinuations are outrageous. This was between ZETA and Tim, but she wanted to pull in his family. Now I am paying attention. Based on how serious and disturbing the nature of her accusations, I feel like I need to have some kind of documentation of my story. I am angry and hurt." So there's that. So I want to know specifically, is the sister trying to imply that Zimmy was already broken up and that they were pretending to still be a couple to quote unquote keep up appearances, to quote unquote potentially land future brand deals, but there was too much drama that was taking place and ZETA said, you know what, forget it, chuck the deuces, and ended it earlier than what was supposed to be the original quote unquote plan? Is that what the sister is saying? Because it wouldn't be out of the ordinary, you guys, but this whole thing was doomed from the start, you guys. This thing was doomed since the show debuted on Peacock, you guys. As far as, you know, these two, I am trying to figure out, because his sister apparently is in the entertainment industry. However, she was also on the show as part of like the family visits and everything else. So I'm a little bit confused as far as why she is concerned about a non-disclosure agreement, because there would have not been anything as a pertains to this particular breakup and everything else and the like that would be in violation. The NDA, if she did sign one, would be in regards to anything that production or anything that was involved with on the show when they filmed the episode for the families to meet the islanders, right? It wouldn't have anything to do with what is taking place now, other than if she is trying to imply that Zimmy was contractually obligated to at least stay together 3, 6 months, 9 months, or what have you, and it ended up ending sooner than that. So therefore, since, you know, ZETA has given her interview and Timmy's going to be giving his interview, and now that she's watched, I'm assuming, the entirety of ZETA's interview, she feels like she is being singled out. She feels like she's being attacked. But I don't see a situation where ZETA would lie that the sister said, you know, to her brother before he goes on the show, like, hey, you know, make sure you choose a dark-skinned black woman. America loves that, and they'll vote for her to win. Like, that just seems like very specific to make up, right? So was this something that was relayed from Timmy to ZETA in a conversation? Did Timmy throw his sister under the bus, or was this something directly that was said to ZETA's face and she felt a certain type of way? Like, we need details, because I feel like there's pieces to this story that are missing. I do agree with Timmy Swerve on that there are some parts that are not adding up all the way. And there were times, of course, where, again, how hard, you know, ZETA was defending this relationship with Timmy, all to find out now that they really haven't been a thing for quite some time, you guys. Right? But again, it was probably that pressure to, you know, prove that Zimmy is legit, that Zimmy is going to stand the test of time, to prove all these different things. And ultimately, you are dealing with a multitude of issues, a multitude of problems, barely speaking to each other and the like behind the scenes. And you couldn't keep things up. You couldn't keep up with whatever, right? Because that was what Caleb alluded to. I know Caleb's not, you know, a popular name people want to hear in Love Island USA world. But the one thing that he did mention, that, because to this day, Justine has not come out to refute what he said or even, give an explanation as far as like what actually happened, right? And it's been a couple of years. But he pretty much said that they were already broken up and, were in talks or had a deal that was secured. I'm assuming it was with Fenty Skin, that there was supposed to be a commercial that was filmed, or they were in Dallas or somewhere, that they were about to film a commercial for this particular brand, and basically they had to wait for whenever that particular brand told them that they could reveal that deal, right, and reveal that exclusive to their Instagram followers and everything else to promote the brand. However, his sister leaked the Christmas picture where Caleb's actual girlfriend and the family are all in matching pajamas for Christmas. So that completely killed the deal, right? So then ultimately that's when we got the announcement of the breakup, subsequently after that, once everybody was trying to sort out what they needed to do. And when people were, trying to, tell Caleb, like, thanks but no thanks, we don't need to hear from you. He basically was like, listen, Justine is not, she knows some of this or some of that or what have you, was basically trying to throw her under the bus and basically say, listen, it's not everything that you guys see. And I feel like this is kind of what Timmy's sister is saying as well, that she's trying to imply or infer that Zimmy is not what you think it is, and that probably she was a part of trying to keep up appearances and promote Zimmy as a couple, as a brand, but that in reality they weren't together anymore, right? So if that's what she is saying, that is some pretty serious accusations, right? And I would like to, and here's the thing too, like brother, like sister, you guys obviously are upset with some of the things or most of the things or all of the things that ZETA said in this interview. Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to get my stories together, or hey, I'm going to tell you my truth in a couple days, why not just let it out now? Why not just let everything out now, rip off the Band-Aid, right? Why do we need to wait a couple of days, right? Your non-disclosure agreement, if there is one, has nothing to do with what is taking place as far as this interview goes. Your non-disclosure would have been as far as, not revealing any production secrets if they, encourage certain questions, encouraged you to ask, ZETA and Timmy certain things so that they could get the reaction shot for the show. That's more of a line along the lines of the non-disclosure, right? Of basically not exposing production secrets, not exposing what actually is taking place behind the scenes with filming, because ultimately you're not going to know what clips that they decide from the footage to actually put onto the show, right? So therefore, if there is something that that took place that didn't make it, there's certain ways you can go about, revealing or not revealing that, or like I said, behind the scenes secrets, to where production wants to keep certain things under wraps that does not expose their process or expose, things to where it kind of gives the people with their conspiracy theories on, how production works and things of that nature, that something might have been shady or sketchy, right? So there is that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think of Timmy's sister basically, finally seeing the interview in its entirety? Feels as though that she was supposed to be a part of the promoting the Zimmy, the brand game, and that they really weren't a thing anymore. And now she needs time to sort out and get her stories together. So very interesting. I guess we'll have to wait and see, because I would think, you would have to respond pretty soon, right? If you're going to say in a couple of days, or you have to iron out your stories or whatever else may be, you would want to get in front of this, right? You would want to get in front of this if this is, completely false accusations, if this is completely out of left field, if what you and your brother are suggesting, you would want to immediately deny this, right? You would want to immediately get in front of this and, tell your side of the story. I'm not understanding what these delays are, right? So there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.